if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top. Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home. But I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days. But I know that home's where the heart is.
Everyone, how are we doing today? Are we ready? I don't know if we're ready. So this is going to be a full logical run of the community seed that was posted on the 14th. Just pull that up really quick. Alright, I've got that pulled up. Pull this right here so I can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna have a guest coming onto the stream. His name is Mythic. You guys probably familiar with him. Oh no, this is the same one, Shadow. The one that I was running 2 days ago. This is the same one. So it's gonna be just as bad. But we've reset the seed. We're now starting from the beginning. Yeah, it's going to be the same one, but you'll see like how much improvement I've made. I've been running this seed off of off stream, trying to figure out where to go, what to do, make sure everything is working correctly. Yep, there we go.
Hey, Birdie.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think I'm going to run your stream in theatre mode, and then I can interact with your chat as well.
Okay.
In fact, actually, can I do pop-out chat? Because then I can see your chat. Users in chat, collapse. Can I do a pop-out chat? Hide chat, pop-out chat. Sweet. There we go. Welcome to the chat room. Minimize that. Maximize you. Jobs are freaking good. And okay, let's go on to full screen. Yeah. Cool. And I can then type in your chat as well, which is sweet. Cool. Right. Hello everyone in Snape Stream. Hopefully you're having a wicked time. Should be pretty fun. I'd like to point out I know nothing about Super Metroid, which will make it hilarious. So the best thing we're going to do is I'm going to make up names for absolutely everything, and you can hate me for it, which will be brilliant. So there will be doodads, there'll be thingamajigs, and there'll be all sorts. But first of all, let's count this down. In fact, let's get a timer. Let's get it. Oh, you've got a timer on the screen.
I do have a timer
He's on
the
it.
screen.
Ready? Let's go for it then. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go! I like the fact there's like a 10-second. Did you like push that as soon as I said go?
Yep.
For starters, this is hilarious because there's a 10-second delay between what you can hear my voice saying and what's actually happening in stream, which is quite amusing. Cool. So there was a spaceship and a little man. I'm kind of learning this as we go along, which will be quite funny. So, what have we got going on here? Oh, I've just realised as well. Desktop sounds. We need to change the desktop sound so you can hear me. You want headphones? Have you got game noise occurring?
Yep.
I can probably have. In fact, actually, what I might do is. Oh no, because I can hear. Oh, because then we're gonna get reverb. Oh no. Oh no. And you can hear me. Oh, we're not gonna have game noise this end.
That's fine. I can always give you the my audio once everything is said and done.
Yeah, well, it's more just while we're doing it, because obviously the only way I can hear your game or we're commentating is obviously why that's happening. So put Turtle Beach in here. Oh, we're going for a bit of fake flippers action. I thought you could always do. You could always mute. There's no way to mute me, is there? So I can watch the volume from your stream and not hear my own voice.
Not with
So
the
in
way
Houlihan,
it's set up.
No.
Oh, not where I wanted to go. I'm already losing time.
I can just mute myself on Discord, actually. That's the way, because I don't necessarily need to talk to you.
Alright, so I will go this way. We're going to Sarashla next, and then we're going to Floodgate. One of those that you feel like you hit the button, and you didn't actually hit the button. Alright, we're gonna go floodgate, avoid the arrow, avoid the guards. Definitely take that. I'm just not hitting these key presses right. So yeah, Shadow, we're going as fast as we can to beat the game, knowing where everything is. Got the plasma beam. Now we are headed.
I was just saying, is that he an elf or is he like a dude in a cowboy hat? You know.
He's probably an elf.
I don't know. It's kind of trying to watch the difference between the two at the moment. The quality's not too bad. I don't know what the rest of your stream is seeing. But yeah, I've turned the volume off now, so everyone can hear me in your stream again. We'll just watch it on the silent. It's all right. I think I'm going to be a bit behind. I'm the only. I'm going to sort of be ahead of where you're actually at. I think is the problem.
Which is fine.
Oh no, technically I won't be. Yes, I will, because I'm seeing it as the stream sees it. I don't know. It's like some weird parallel universe that we've sort of dropped into.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to fix that.
No, I mean the only the only way to do it would be to have our Discord chat on a separate channel that you could essentially mute from the stream somehow. I don't know. It's just obviously the only way I can get your game sound in my headset is if I listen to the stream. I think.
Right. Yep.
I don't know.
I have an idea, but it's something that we can set up a different time.
Cool. I think the little thing we do need to do is we do potentially need to tweak your stream settings a little bit. It's looking a bit because you're streaming in 1080, aren't you?
Yeah, 1080 60 frames a second.
Yeah, that's the only other issue you've got that you need to tweak is because Twitch won't let you stream in 1080. only lets you stream up to 720. So,
Yeah, so I can always turn that down.
yeah, that'll make a big difference. You can't, unless your streaming software lets you do it on the fly. I don't think you probably can. Oh, look,
No,
it's
I'd
the
have to-
weird sex aid in a bottle, whoever that is. It's, I can't think what else that is. Looks
Wait,
like
what?
some dodgy. The little thing with the pink. It looks like some sort of weird sex aid in a bottle. I don't know what it is. It's
Are you
like
talking
I
about a
don't know.
fairy?
No, it's the other thing. I don't know. It's like a dome with like a. I'm trying to be as PC but as weird as I possibly can.
It's probably a missile.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a missile though. You can't see it in the thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's a bit strange. It's looking all right. It's fine. Okay, so this is Sick Kid. So we're gonna show him a bottle, and he's gonna give us a heart. How cute. I don't know if I don't know what's weirder, is him giving us a net or a heart. I don't know. We've just been given a heart by a child. This is strange. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Anyway, golden bombs. Woo! So what does that up your bomb count by 5 then? Does it when you get bombs like that in the randomizer?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So you can now hold. There you go. See, look, even when I'm guessing, I'm good. So you can hold 5+ bombs now. So when you're doing randomizer Cs, one thing I will say, guys, is a big thing is being able to carry more bombs. Like bombs for killing enemies when you basically have no way of doing current damage to them is quite a big thing, really. So yeah, bombs is good. So currently going into the woods. We're sure a big surprise, but what will it be? Who only knows? Oh, it's a bug net. It's not a mushroom, but it's a bug net. Catch more of those pesky fairies. Nice. Okay, so currently we're in a stage where we're just sort of at this stage in the game. Most people have their own routes that they do. So see, but it looks dodgy. It's the missile. It's a missile, chap. That's what it is. Most people have their own little routes that they do. So especially in Zelda, you'll sort of start off from Uncle's house, and then you'll sort of generally have a way that you sort of would prefer to explore the game. So that's currently what Snaith's doing. He's sort of venturing around. He's doing his little route, trying to find all the sort of the little bits that are going to help him on his way. Generally, the things obviously you hope to find are the things that help you explore more. So gloves is a great start because that opens up more areas. And then moving on to things like flippers, which lets you explore the bulk of the water if you can't use a technique called fake flippers. Which we'll speak about if that comes up in a bit. And then things like mirror and moon, which then let you explore the dark world more. And then looking at things after that, like sort of more specific items like hookshot, which get you to certain levels. Things like Book of Medora as well, which gets you into certain places in the game, mainly desert, and lets you look at things like some of the stones. So yeah, so it looks like currently going up towards Zora. We've got enough money for that. So that's one of the things we were saying. Money in the standard Zelda game isn't really that important. The only thing in the standard run of Zelda you use money for is Zora. But in the randomizer, you are looking at things like Zora, buying bombs, various other things. Money becomes a little bit more sort of important, like upping your arrow count and things, depending on what the seed does. So it's kind of a little bit more important in the randomizer than it is in the standard game. Cool. He's got some sort of Barney on crack. He's a little bit peeved off, so he's blowing fire at you, you know. Little retro. You know, this is what Barney looked like. Look, now he's not on telly anymore. This is what he looked like. You know, he spent too many times down the bar. You know, he's got a bit of a whiskey habit, and you know, he's breathing fire everywhere. He's basically pissed. Okay, Moon Pearl, sweet. So that was an item that we were just talking about. It stops you turning into a cute little bunny rabbit when you go to the Dark World. So, you know, whenever I go to the Dark World, which is usually when I wake up far too early on a Sunday morning, I turn into a rabbit as well. These things. Swagnet. Shadow in the chat. Hey Shadow, how you doing, buddy? Do you play either of these?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Shadow plays the multi-world version of this.
Nice. So Shadow's the one that's going to be ripping into me. Make up loads of stuff about Super Metroid because I have no idea. Okay, so this is quite an important room. So Mirror's Key, like, you know, Mirror's Key. So Snape's now got full Dark World access. He's got gloves, which gets him to Death Mountain without Flute. So that's a whole new load of checks that you can go and do, which is kind of cool and important, really. I think a lot of the time in the randomizers, the sooner you can get Dark World access, the better, because it just opens up so many more checks. So it's kind of important to get everything quite that soon.
So
yeah,
I don't have a lamp or sword to try and get Death Mountain.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's like, you know, how many times have you walked through Death Mountain? You must be dark now, surely.
Not without a sword.
I can send you the positive vibes. That's right. You can walk through. I don't ever use my sword when I walk through. Up a bit, left a bit, down a bit. It's all right. Walking Death Mountain, it's fine. Jump off a ledge, go forwards, go right, go down, go right, go up right, go through the door. Trend down right to start off with so you don't fall in the hole. Move up and right. Stay hugged on the left wall so you don't get hit by the bats. Turn left and go out the door. Done. It's easy, see? Just like that. You got a sword, you can light the way. It's fine. Out of Logic Dark Mountain. You a man or are you a mouth? The correct response to this is I'm a mouth. Need to do more single SMZ3s. Oh, so what? So Shadow, what you're saying is rather than doing multiplayer ones, just do single run randomizers. So have you come over from Sinafe's Mixer stream before? Or have you found Sinafe since he's started running on Twitch?
I just know him from the multi-world.
Cool.
Let's see.
It's really quite nice, actually. It's quite early for me here in the UK. I finished a little bit early. I finished slightly early from work on a Friday, which is nice. So it feels really early here, which is cool. Nice. Oh, I forget you can sort of cheat this a little bit. So obviously, usually a lot of the time, the standard way of doing that, because the normal logic in the game, when you're playing the game normally, you would get hammer first, and then hammer lets you get to that ledge, and then you can drop down and use your magic powder to get the bat, and so on and so forth. But because it's random, Snafe's already got mirror and moon pearl, so to actually get past the peg, you can go the other side. So yeah. It's a little bit different.
Did you see what bat actually gave me?
No, he gave you hammer.
Yes, he
did. As you do. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of quite funny.
So you had to do that trick to get the hammer.
Yes, because otherwise, yeah, which is kind of quite easy to miss, I suppose, at the same point in time, because, yeah, it would have been, a little bit easier to do the thing. I almost want to find, like, the Zelda music. Like the normal in-game backing track, just to play in the background, like the Link to the Past night, and I'll just play it in YouTube on loop.
Great.
In fact, actually, I might do that. I might pull up another. Hang on, new copy of Google Chrome, and then I can do that. I put it over here, and then do this, and go to YouTube for Link to the Past game music. Hey, there you go. 44 minutes, complete soundtrack. Nice, there we go. Got a bit of music in the background now. Oh, there we go, nice. Yeah, we got the background music now. Sweet. I'm going to tell you this is really weird now because I've just got the backing music and no other sound. It's like, I'm not entirely sure it's one of those noises. Eventually, totally insane, but we'll see. It's quite nice because it's just a bit of backing noise that's not, you know, for everyone that's doing the watchings over here, and it's not just my annoying voice in the background, which kind of happens. So okay, so we're going back in. So see, the one thing that's hilarious is I can never remember the names of the dungeons yet. Like there's like the 3 that I can remember from like doing Master Sword speedruns. So this is
the Swamp Palace.
Swamp Palace. I was going to go Swamp Palace. Cool. So, usually, running this, you would find Hookshot in this particular palace dungeon. Call it as you will. So the idea being that essentially when you're running the standard game, Hookshot stops you progressing any further. Basically, you would explore through this dungeon, find the big key, and then in the big chest is a Hookshot, and that lets you bridge across the ledge. So it'd be kind of interesting. So this is just part of the basic checks, and then hopefully Snaith will go through here and find some more stuff that's slightly helpful. So that could basically be anywhere in here. You might find the big key under this little thing. Could you do that? No, you couldn't, can you? Because
No, that's always a small key.
It's always a small key, yeah. So that'd be kind of interesting if all items could be shuffled. Like you go pick up that rock, 'cause it's usually got a small key under there, and it could have like a moon part. That'd be rather amusing.
It has to be a small big key because this door I'm going through right now is locked, and you need to go through there to get to the other side over here. So there's no way to make it a small key logically.
Yes. Okay. So this is coming to the main room. So as you can see, in the big chest there is where you would usually expect to find the Hookshot to get through here. So we'll see what's going to happen. So this is a room, especially when you're playing randomizers, that a lot of people actually forget about.
Oh, God.
Because... oh, no. No. Oh, dear. That didn't work.
That's what I get for running this with 3 hearts.
Should have went for maybe a cheeky sword spin at that point.
I was trying.
Okay, so back through the main room again. So first little dungeon. Obviously, at the point where you've got keys, the door's already open, so you don't need to reuse those keys. So currently motoring back towards the main room. What's hilarious, the little heads that spit balls of fire at you, I always find some of the most trolly items in the things in the whole game. You think, oh yeah, it's nowhere near me, and then you'll walk around a wall, and yeah, for some reason they've just got some sort of heat-seeking capabilities, and they just get you the whole time. So okay, back to the corridor where death occurred. Nice. Okay, so you got the dude coming again behind you. Spin. Yes, nice. Okay, cool. So didn't get trolled by the drain pipe monster that time, which is pretty cool. And then ooh, nice. So again, I can remember things. So the way I try and remember it is there's 3 medallions. One, you've got the lightning bolt that comes down from the top. So I always think of that's the lightning comes from the sky, so that's kind of the ice one, because ice comes from the sky. Then you got the one that's going to the side. That's quake, because it looks like an earthquake. And then the one that we've just picked up is bombos, which is fire. Yep. Hey, look at that. See, it's really funny. So I can't. So you got bombos, ether, and quake. So this is bombos. So fire medallion. Good thing about getting the fire medallion is you can use it as a fire source if that's what you need. So if you was going to try and go and do Ice Palace, which looks like what's happening now, you've got a fire source to take on the Ice Palace. So that's probably Snaith's thinking. He's sort of explored a fair chunk of that dungeon. So he's now going to go into Ice Palace and yeah, hopefully slay out a bit. We will see. Nice. This is quite good fun, actually, because it makes me sort of remember the game and appreciate the game in a slightly different way, which is quite cool. Right, this is probably one of my most hated dungeons. It's the dungeon I feel like I spend the most time running around in like a total prat. Because there's a few ways you can do it. There's sort of the easy way, and this room down here is horrible. It's full of these sliding green monsters, which are utterly horrific, which Snaith is going to burn to death, which is, you know, super friendly of him. And it's not even like it's a quick death either. They sit there on fire just for a little bit before they die. It's like, wow. Like, everyone thought this was a children's game, but oh no, we slowly burn all the creatures to death. How else would you do it? But the good thing about that room, and again, that room that Snaith just went into down the bottom, is a really easy room to forget about. You know, you kind of don't want to go in there because it's scary and full of green slidey monsters, but once you kill them all, you do get a chest, so it's kind of important. Okay, so here's something that not everyone knows about, is if you powder the anti-fairies, they actually turn into fairies. And what Snaith really wanted to do then was catch it. but the anti-fairy didn't want to be caught. So he just gained life instead, you know. It's a thing. It's a nice trick that a lot of people don't know about. If you do pick up the bomb and throw it into the corner. Oh, I thought you was going to go for the killer strats.
Nah.
So basically there's a bit of a trick you can do. If you pick up the skull head from what I'm showing on the screen, from the top block, you then throw that at the skeleton to knock it out. You then place a bomb there, and you then knock the other skeleton into it. You can essentially kill both skeletons at the same time. It's a bit of a... It's not that hard to do as such, but yeah, it just takes a little bit of timing, which is quite good fun. Nice. So this room's quite weird. The amount of times I've just literally walked the edge sucks. That seems to be like a special ability that I've done far too many times, just to walk off the edge when you really don't want to. Okay, so in this room, what you can do is if you charge your sword up and get it just right, you can sort of slide into the middle of the room. It doesn't work with the standard sword. If you've got a master sword though, you slide into the middle of the room, you spin slash, and you can actually take all of them out in one foul swoop, and it looks pretty cool. But I think just with a standard fighter sword, that wouldn't go too great. Cool. Trusty fire trouser snake there. But he's safe, that's fine. Cool. This is another room where people kind of forget as well. Generally run away from both of these dudes, but if you kill them both, dun 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 dun, ta-da, you get a chest, which is kind of cool. Currently don't have a big key for this dungeon, I don't believe.
Nope.
So we're going to leave that for a bit. There is another way. If you do have a hook shot, you can trick your way past those little pebbles, so you don't actually have to go back up to the top to drop down if you're already on this level. There is a way that you can do that. Do you still want your anti-fairy again? Do you want...
Nah, I'm skipping them.
Right. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you can actually go back, and there's various little, not necessarily glitches as such, but more little sort of game tricks really that you can do. One of them is if you push up and then hook shot to something behind it, it actually pulls you through the block. So that's another way you can actually get to the chest, which is slightly quicker in some situations. Cool. Avoid the sparkly jellyfish of doom, because, you know, that would be shocking. Another cool thing you can do is if you know an anti-fairy or a rabbit fairy, whatever that one is under a skull head, you can actually powder the skull head and a fairy will still come out if you know they're under there, which is another random trick which I've learned from watching far too much speed running. So yeah, literally just walk up to the skull head that it's going to be under, powder the skull head, and you'll get a fairy out anyway. Oh no, danger, danger, danger. Nice. Good escape. Obviously, I'm a little bit behind you. I think it's a little bit off-putting for Snaith because I'm watching, obviously, the stream on Twitch, which means I'm commenting on stuff to him real time, but to him it's in the past. It's about 10 seconds behind. So I should imagine there's a little bit of him trying to remember what he did 10 seconds ago in the room and what I'm trying to say now. So there's a little bit of that. Cool. So I missed that bit because did you mirror back to the start again?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, cool. So obviously you don't have to fight your way through this room every time. You can literally walk in, duck straight back out the door, and you don't have to beat all the guys to have the door open again.
Nope.
Oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? No. There's a good trick that you can do there as well. If you charge... Oh, no! If you charge your sword up as you go in that room, and then walk straight forwards between the two skull heads, and literally just release your sword slash just before you get to those two skull heads, it will either take a couple of them out or knock them far enough back that you can then just slide in between the things and pick it up. So that's a cool little strat for that room that I found out. So, oh, nice sword slash on that room that you was in a minute ago. So this is what I'm trying to work out where he's coming. So he's now coming back up. So he's probably about to walk to the other room now in Snaith's world. If you charge up the sword before you go in and then walk, see if you then slid into this room. It's going for the maximum fire. Makes sense. Don't forget you got an anti-fairy as well if you want it, just for safeties.
Nah.
Nice. Oh, ignoring the 8 bombs and 5 arrows. It's already got maximum arrows, so before any arrow upgrades, maximum arrows you can have is 25 or 30?
30.
30, there we go. So, a few more arrows that we could have. So there's the strats again. Bombing the corridor, bombs out the fort, and also blows out the thing. Is he going to try the Killer Dilla strats? Yeah.
I can never get the timing on the bottom one. That's why I never go for it.
So what I sort of realised is I was doing it slightly wrong. So if you pick up, you sort of need to pick up the top one, lay the bomb, and it's a bit weird. I've managed it like once.
Ow.
I hate this room so much.
Yeah, this room can troll you really hard, really fast.
Yeah, and the spikes hurt so much. And the thing is, you can get yourself into a proper vicious circle where you just literally keep on bumping off the spike, and then you're just dead, which really sucks. Okay, cool. So that heart there is always quite nice because that room can be a little bit of a troll. Okay, so getting back to where we were previously. Have we got the magics? Yeah, nice. So take all these guys with a bit of magic. It's always quite good. You get quite a few item drops. I usually drop magic as well, which is always quite helpful. There we go, full magic. So I've got a feeling sometimes as well with this game, it definitely in my mind has a few bits built in. Like it kind of, especially into the randomize, it seems to know that if you're trying to fight your way through a dungeon with sort of, and you need magic, it does seem to give you it a little bit more generously sometimes. You know, but those green dudes generally a lot of the time do drop full magic refills, which is kind of helpful. Nice. Skeletons are almost certain death. Yeah, so there you go. So Snaith did that trick there, so he knew there was an anti-fairy under there. Powdered the block. Got the fairy anyway. So for those who didn't know that, that's like next level cool strats. Because you'd have to chase it around the room with your powder, wasting all your magic. So it's quite easy to get lost in this level because the sort of the switch block that you need to get to drop you down the bottom, you kind of have to go all the way through the level and then all the way down the bottom to get a switch. There is a pretty gnarly trick where you do a bomb jump just after the spike maze we was looking at previously. But it's not easy to line up. It's a bit of a pig, but it does let you sort of miss or sort of skip going through an awful lot of the level, which is kind of, you know, it's not yeah, not great. So any little speed running strats like that are obviously always good. You know, the thing we're aiming to do here is to go fast. So loot as quick as we can, get as many things we need, each of the games as quick as we can, and then hopefully... Oh, no! 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 Oh, okay. Trolled by the ice.
Shadow, are you ready? Orb.
I got the orb coming in. Orb. Orb. For those who don't know those chants, there's a few things that go on. Go and watch some of my AG streams. There's like literally the whole stream is everyone shouting orb and honk. It's like it's kind of, if you watch any AGDQ stream and they're always talking about shall we save the animals or kill the animals, it alludes to the end of Super Metroid, where you're sort of doing your final escape from completing the game, and there's a room, and you can kind of either opt to sort of save the animals or kill the animals. And a few people have adopted this now. So in the Kaizo hack of Super Mario, which is Grand Poo World 2, right at the end of the game, when you're also forced into doing escape even after you beat Bowser, there is an option to either save a Yoshi right at the end or kill a Yoshi right at the end. So it's a nice little nod to Super Metroid for sort of saving the animals and or killing the animals. So it's kind of one of those cult retro nerdisms that people kind of enjoy. Which, watch this space, because I'm not going to say too much about it yet, because we'll so Nathan and I will put some stuff out on both of our social media, but we're looking at doing another joint project away from Zelda that's going to involve some cool stuff and some challengey sort of gameplay. So yeah, watch mine and Snape's social media. We'll share it all on both of ours, and yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to work out how it's going to work quite. We got a few tweaks we need to do, a few bits of design work that we both need to do, but it's going to be cool. So keep an eye open for that, because that'll be happening soon. And it's going to be funny and bad on so many levels. I'm looking forward to it and terrified all at the same time. Okay, so we're in the Super Metroid part of the world now. This guy's kind of got... He almost looks like a really crap drawing of Blanca from Street Fighter for some reason. Especially when he starts doing cannonballs as well, you know. And you can't even call it a Street Fighter ripoff, because I'm pretty sure this game came before Street Fighter.
That's actually not sure if Street Fighter came first.
It's a pretty old game now, isn't it, Street Fighter?
I want to say
I'm intrigued.
92?
Okay, go on, Shadow. Let's get Shadow involved. What's your guess, Shadow? For when? So no, obviously Google usage. I will be Lord of the Googles. One, what came first? Street Fighter 1, so Street Fighter Original, or Super Metroid? Bonus points for if you get the year for both.
I'm pretty sure Super Metroid's 94.
Okay.
As far as Street Fighter, I want to say 92, but I honestly am not sure.
Okay, interesting. The answer is I genuinely don't know. I definitely said Street Fighter was very early 90s, so I probably would have said like 91 or 92. I don't feel it was as early as like 1990, but could be kind of interesting. What is that orange thing down there? What are you? Your device needs to restart to install updates. Yeah, right. No, you don't. What happens if you select a time to restart? Oh, go away. Nowhere now. Schedule the restart. Yes. Pick a time. Yes, on. Pick a time. No. Tomorrow at... like 4 a.m. 4.
Oops.
4 a.m. tomorrow. Do you have a question? No, I do not have a question. Cool. Bosh. There we go. Cool. So, we're currently in this rather beautiful looking garden where everything still wants to kill us, apparently. There's flowers everywhere. It's beautiful. And for some reason, we've now got into what looks like an underworld candy floss land. Interesting.
This is Pink Brinstar.
Yeah, of course it is. That was going to be my next guess. Okay, so you know, Super Metroid. I mean, even though I haven't played this game yet, it's just one of those ultra classic. Okay, so this is one of those classic scenarios here where we found an item from Zelda within the Metroid game. So even within Metroid itself, you've what's the word I'm looking for? Is he trying to take a death here? Or are you trying to kill something?
I'm trying to get an item drop.
Okay, cool. So I would assume in Metroid as well. I wouldn't. Don't know. This is. Oh, it's before your time. How old are you then, Shadow? I keep on forgetting that. You know, I'm an old man. That's the problem. But if this is good, this is good though. If it's before your time, Shadow, that's really cool because, you know, it just means you've got good taste. It means you're young and you still like old school stuff. You're only 20. Cool. It just means, yeah, as I said, it just means you've got good taste, dude. Because it just means you're young and you like old school quality games. The biggest thing I actually like about old school games is the fact that old school games were hard. Like, computer games this day and age are far too easy. Like, they're all designed to be beaten because I think as a general rule, young people this day and age, they don't have the patience. Like, they want to be able to win. And I don't think that was the aim for computer game designers. They just wanted to make really cool games with really engaging gameplay. And I don't think there was as much thought put into games as to this needs to be completable in a certain amount of time or so on and so forth, which is why most old school games don't have difficulty settings. They've got the, here is our game, you are going to play it, get on with it. So, whereas, I think one of the first games I can think of that gave you difficulty settings like that was like original Doom, but it was, even then it wasn't even called like, easy, medium, hard. It was like, was it so Too Young to Die, which is like the original one. It was like Hurt Me Plenty. And then I think it was Nightmare. Can't think what was the ultra hard setting on Doom. It was Hurt Me. It was I'm Too Young to Die, Hurt Me Plenty. And I think it was Nightmare.
Nightmare was the last one.
Yeah, Nightmare was the last one. It was Too Young to Die, and then Hurt Me Plenty. I'm pretty sure those were 3. I don't think there were 4 settings. I think it was just 3. But that's the first game I can think of that had sort of a difficulty setting to it. All right, let's check out.
Are you ready for a boss?
Yeah, totally ready for a boss. Let's do it. Cool. So obviously I'm slightly behind Snaith, but that's cool. Okay, I've got that open. Sweet. Do you know what? That's hilarious. You've just said, are you ready for a boss? And the weirdest thing has happened. I'm playing like all the music from Zelda. I've got the Zelda soundtrack playing. Yep. No word of a lie. If people are watching this back on my stream, the boss music has literally just started.
Nice.
From Zelda, like not even a lie. Just before you walked into this room now, as I'm seeing it, yeah, the boss music started. Proper mad. I've been only 20 for 4 days now. Well, happy birthday, Shadow, as well, man, for the last couple of days. Welcome to realizing that there's no need to ever grow up. I'm 36 now, and I think one of the fantastic piece of information I will give to any young people, or frankly any older people as well, is the fact that you never have to grow up and act your age. There's certain scenarios where you're kind of forced into that, like in the workplace and things like that. But what the hell is this? This is like a giant angry poo with red eyes. What the hell? It's
That
the
is crazy.
weirdest looking. Yeah, it's proper crazy.
No, Kraid.
Nice. Okay. No, I know.
K-R-A-I-D.
Craig. That's not that intimidating. Who's this boss? Craig. Might as well have called him Bob. who's this boss? It's just Bob. He's just a bit annoyed. Mini Kraid. Oh wow, super speed. That's cool. Nice. Two horrible flying praying mantis dudes. I like the wall jumps in this.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to
still
do a
trying to
wall
work out how the map works as well.
You mean the map that's in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
The flashing dot is where you are currently.
Yes.
And the purple,
And
the
it-
pink areas are where you have been.
Right.
Blue areas are areas that you haven't explored yet.
Yeah, okay. So it all interconnects. So this is going to be an L-shaped room and you straight across and or drop down. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to understand. Yeah, so you can see there's a tunnel down here. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Nice. Yeah, so each sort of stage / level is sort of in this 3x5 grid. Basically. Yeah, okay, I see. Nice. Right, where's the Twitter? So we can do some tweetaging. That over there. Dunk. Okay, and Twitter. Did that stop my music? Ah, damn it. I need to open a different window. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we're now doing things in the dark. Where are we in the dark currently, Snaith?
Death Mountain.
Okay, Death Man in the dark. See, look, the dude just bosses it out.
Come on, Death Mountain, be nice to me. Be nice to me, Death Mountain.
Yes, come on. No death to the horrible dying cabbages. No! Oh, wow. Managed to miss out on the troll cabbages. Love it. Okay, so obviously one thing any speedrunner wants to see in any Zelda game is the Pegasus boots. Because to go fast, you want to run fast. So one of the key items that anyone wants to find quickly in any randomizer, or certainly any randomizer race, is the Pegasus boots. It lets you do cool things. So in the Japanese 1.0 versions of this game, there's various things. One is spin speed that lets you run super fast, as if you had the boots in any direction, which is kind of helpful. So I'm pretty sure Snaith will be hoping to find those sooner rather than later. Some of the most horrible bosses in the games, the mini Moldorms, they just seem to want to go out of their way to totally wreck you at every opportunity. Apparently they're not programmed to follow you. All I say to that is my arse. Yes, they do. Like, literally speak to everyone. No, people have pulled this game apart. Literally, we say, like, the AI in those is not actively set to follow you, but it certainly feels like it almost all the time.
Alright. Go around that guy.
South Pyrotechnics. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Dude, hell yeah, this game. Yes, mate. It is indeed. So currently what we're actually doing is we're actually shoutcasting Mr. Senath running a Super Metroid Zelda Link to the Past randomizer. And we're going to do some bits later on. So we're going to do a randomizer seed race together later on. But yeah, to start off with, hey, Panda. How you doing? Yeah, so we're literally chilling for a bit. We're going to watch Senath run this. And then, yeah, we're going to do some mad stuff later on. Gave me a chance to chill when I got back from work. And it was also a freaking cool idea from Senath. Because basically, so this is a seed that he came across in a race that he was doing the other day. And I think during it, it trolled him out a little bit. But he was super keen to get it licked. You know, it's always good with stuff like this. You know, it sort of hones your gameplay as well to sort of like try and sort of learn your way through these things, new tactics if they're particularly hard as well. You know, Panda dropping the sub on Twitch. Thanks for the 2 months, Panda. You're a legend. Love your face. Your hat still hasn't gone. It's still in the box. Still in the box. It is going. It's probably gonna go next month. Part of it is because I've been mad busy and I haven't a chance to get anywhere near a post office, and 2 because I'm also waiting to be paid and I have to do things in the car. But thank you so much for that Twitch Prime, Panda. Appreciate your faith. Doing under the weather with health and home life, but okay otherwise, mate. Dude, sorry to hear you're feeling under the weather. That's crappy. So I'm very sorry to hear that. But welcome to the Mythic Boosters, or the Mythic. I've got to get out of the habit. So we did the channel name change. Well, if you do like retro gaming, there's 2 things that you should now go and do, South. One is go over to Twitch and click follow on Senath's stream. It's really easy. You just type in Senath. Senaeth. You can see it in his name, and that will get you on to Senath's stream, so you won't miss when he goes live. And South as well, if you're a YouTube watcher, the best thing you can do is click on the like button on the stream, because that's amazing, because YouTube loves that. And then just click subscribe, and then you will see we do speed running on the channel. So we speed run this game, so we speed run Zelda: A Link to the Past, we speed run Festus Quest. So Senath does a lot of speed running on this Super Metroid and other retro stuff as well. So we tend to do very similar things on our channels, which is really, really cool. It's why we enjoy sort of gaming together. You know, we both enjoy the same sort of dumb stuff. So if you like what you see over here, you're going to love what you see over there. And obviously, Senath being in the States, unless we're gaming together, you've generally always got some cool retro content to watch, because Senath may be on when I'm sleeping, and I may be on when Senath's sleeping. So, you know, the best way to do it is just follow both of us, which is pretty cool.
Yep, that's a good way to do it.
And it just... South, so you new to the channel. How did you find the channel then, South? Hey, Hag, how you doing? Mythic Booster. No, just Mythic now, Hag. Stop trolling me with your trollness. You keep saying Mythic. You keep on saying Mythic Booster. Yeah, that's because you're weird and you're old. It's the hearing, Hag. That's what that is. It's just the randomness. Twitch is much more full screen. Twitch is much more full screen? That's totally confusing to me. What do you mean much more full screen? I don't understand the much more full screen. If you like Twitch as well, I say we're currently multi-streaming, South. So I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you generally watch on Twitch, you can also follow over on Twitch. That's appreciated. And as Panda's done as well, don't forget, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can actually get Twitch Prime for free. So all you have to do for that is I can drop a link into my stream, into my chat. But if you literally, you can turn your Amazon Prime into Twitch Prime for free, and that lets you every single month subscribe to your favorite streamer for free. So if you want to subscribe to Senath or myself for free, you can literally use that, or alternate between the two, if that's something you want to do. So even if you are a younger watcher, your parents may have Amazon Prime, and you can go and obviously I would assume lots of parents aren't quite so keen on watching Twitch. What you can do is go and ask your parents and say, hey, can you basically link your Amazon Prime account to my Twitch account, and that will give you Twitch Prime. So that's something really worthwhile thinking about if you are a younger watcher, or actually even if you are an older watcher, you might not have even known you can do it. So it's a great way to support your favorite streamer for free. And if you didn't know as well, once you are affiliated on Twitch, the streamer actually gets paid more money for a Twitch Prime sub than they do for a paid $4.99 sub, which is mad. So it's a really, really cool thing to do. So yeah. It's all very good. Liked and sub for sure here on YouTube. Retro SNES games are meant to be meaningful experiences like digital drugs. To be honest with you, I totally agree. Yes, digital drugs is a good way. I'm a Magic the Gathering player as well. So not only am I into the digital drugs, I'm into the cardboard crack as well. So it's all good.
Nice.
both equally addictive. No, it's all good. Sorry if you didn't get your YouTube notification. I think sometimes if you literally just subscribed on YouTube, sometimes if the notifications come quite close together, Streamlabs doesn't quite keep up. I'm just gonna have a look actually to see if we can get your notification up properly for you, because I hate that when people don't get.
Something to do on YouTube to make sure you get notified is you go and hit the bell icon and make sure that's set to all notifications. That way, anytime Mythic goes live, posts a video, or I post a video, or go live on YouTube, it will then throw your notification as long as you're on YouTube.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, it's well worth doing. In diddly deed. Super Metroid is quite a trip. I'm still yet to play Super. That is yet an experience that I'm yet to have, but I'm sure that will change. It's on my tick list of games to do. So I'm pretty sure Snaith is gonna troll me with some Super Metroid Zelda randomizers. That's for sure. Plus, one of my goals for 2020 is to play. By the end of 2020, I want to have played 100 unique games. So we're currently on 3 games so far. We've played Zelda, we've played Festus Quest, and we've played Monkey Island 3, because we're currently playing through every single Monkey Island series ever, and we're currently up to the 3rd one, which is pretty cool. Let's minimize that. Sweet. So what's everyone been doing with their day then? So we've got Shadow over in the magical Snaith chat. How's everyone else over here doing as well? Don't forget as well, everyone in my chat as well, if you haven't gone over and dropped a follow on Snaith's stream, please do take 2 seconds to go and do that, because at the end of the day, I'm just sat here talking a load of bolarks while Snaith actually puts all the hard work in. So, show the man some love. Plus, he's actually, he's just recently moved from Mixer onto Twitch as well, with the reason being that there's quite a few more add-ons that Twitch allow you to do within some of the retro games like Zelda. So he's taken the love now. Hey, check it out. Panda's on the money there with a follow. Good girl, Panda. Well, not good girl. See, it's not Panda, it's Panda Boy. It melts my brain. You've got such a cool metrosexual Twitch handle, and it's just like, oh my god. Just pandas are too cute. That's what it is. Like, boys aren't cute. Boys are generally minging. And pandas are just cute and fluffy and lovely. It just melts my brain. You need to have a less cute name, Panda.
I hate the arena. It's
yes, I do as well. Especially this trolly little red bouncy git as well. He's a pain. So Panda actually managed to, when we was doing Q stream, we did the weirdest quiz in the world that involved typing with your nose, guessing random vinyl pops, guessing random celebrities that were on books, and Panda actually won a one-of-a-kind hat that they're getting sent that I signed, so that's going out as well. So
Nice.
I'm pretty sure we'll do some random giveaways from some of the joint streams that Snaith and I do. What we might do is we might try and work out some random bits that we can do. Maybe it'll be simple things. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go halves on some Twitch subs if people haven't got Amazon Prime, and what we'll do is we'll gift some subs to randomly out to each of our channels and stuff to winners of competitions. So if people are coming and showing and they want to take part, we can give out some free subs. Pretty cool. Nice. These things I hate. Like, depending on what time of night it is, the little mimics, as these things are called, wreck your brain. So the only way you can kill those is with arrows. There is actually a trick for that room that you can do. You can actually get through that room without any arrows at all. So the way the doors open is the doors open in those rooms when the mimics are no longer on the screen. So you can actually hold onto the wall, and you can actually buffer the red mimic, because the green mimics, I believe, you can kill just normally, can't you? The green mimics you can kill with a sword. Right. But then the red one, if you hold onto the wall, and you can actually one frame buffer the red mimic into the wall, and it'll eventually fall through the wall and off the screen, and the door will open. So there is actually a way that you can, out of logic, get through that room without a bow. So out of logic being anything that you are doing in the game that you probably should have an item for. So when Snaith went through Death Mountain in the dark, he should have had a lamp for it, but he did it without. So that would be an out of logic check or out of logic place that he ended up in. Oh, nice. Today's been full of computer programming in a systematic lupus flare with a systemic lupus flare with no breakfast or lunch, with a badly bruised wrist, hand and fingers from a fall. Ow! How did you do your wrist and fingers in your fall, South? I love your name as well. South FLP Pyrotechnics. So I'm assuming your website is southflppyrotechnics.org. Do you do stuff to do with fireworks? I'm guessing now. Normally I'd be much quieter, quicker to reply, but the typos are thick and plentiful between fixing them. Nice. So I'm assuming you're watching on mobile then, Sal.
Nope, not the right way. I don't know this maze by heart.
Do it. These little green dragons are right trolls as well. Like, they'll do exactly what that one did. They'll be breathing fire and you'll be dodging fire, and all of a sudden one will walk from absolutely nowhere and just walk straight into you. And they do, I'm pretty sure they do like 2 hearts of damage if the actual little green monster physically hits you. Like another little pissed off green Barney the dinosaur dude. Okay, big chest. Fire rod! Nice. Okay, so there's another really cool bomb jump that you can get over there, which I'm determined to learn. I think there's like a 2 pixel window you have to be in, but you can actually bomb jump from the falling platform over there, which is pretty baller. But yeah, it's really hard. There's some super hard strats that you can do in this game, and yeah, all of them are horrifically hard, but very cool. And they're just like, you know, just how to be a goat in Zelda. Don't forget you got the hammer, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Zigzagging angry tortoises. Ooh, going for the anti-fairy. Nice. So obviously Snaif's not, he's got some really weird iron lung breathing thing. Obviously Snaif's not worrying about getting the coins too much now, on the grounds that he's kind of done everything he really needs coins for, with the exception of buying bombs. He's kind of, you know, doesn't really need any more coins in the game now. Put my hand under myself, trying to catch myself after slipping on my back patio in some slippery green scum on the step. Oh, dude, that's not cool. Ouch. That's literally the way that most people end up breaking their wrists. They literally end up falling over, putting their hands out, and yeah, it's always the way. It's like, hence why, like, even when I've got a longboard now, which I sort of use in the summer a lot. It always lives in the boot of my car whenever I go to town, and 9 times out of 10, I still wear wrist protectors now. I've been longboarding for a really long time, but it's just so easy to break a wrist. And I'm outside and I've got a job where I kind of need my wrists. It's kind of a bit of a bare minimum. So yeah, I still wear wrist protectors now because it's just so easy. They're really quite low profile. I can still use my phone. I can still, so yeah, it sucks. Been raining on off the last week. Yeah, whereabouts are you based then? So we're back in the Super Metroid game now. So we've gone through a random portal in Zelda, and we've ended up in.
So the transition there is Brinstar, and now I'm in Meridia.
Okay, cool.
So you'll see this underwater area. So that iron lung that I got lets me get into the water.
What? I guessed it right. It was actually a iron lung.
It's actually called the gravity suit, but
I'm claiming that as a total victory. I'm like, that literally looks like something you can breathe with. Dude, next level jammy strats. Loving it. Okay, so angry crab. That looks like one of the. Oh, is that life you just got then? That little power up. I love the fact there's a fairy in a bottle trapped in the wall.
yeah, I know how to get it. I'm not going to.
Oh, no. So energy's like your health in this game, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Makes sense. Panda smashing the dabs and use their unicorn poo as well to mirror it. Nice. Top skills. So you now have an altered unicorn dab. Love it. Good use of the unicorn poo there. Love it. For those in Sinead's stream that's really confused, at affiliate level you can do channel points, which rewards people for being in your stream and lets them do extra things. One of the things that you can do is alter the people's emotes from in stream, and you can do crazy things. You can like stretch them and flip them round and mess around with them, so it's pretty cool.
When I get to that level, mine are going to be all Celtic based.
Nice. That's gonna be very cool. Yeah, I noticed so Nafe's logo's really cool. So Nafe's wife?
Yep.
Partner? Wife, yeah. It's very cool. She's a graphic designer. So if you look at Nafe's logo, it's like boss AF. So, props and shout out to her with the goated graphic design skills there. It's very cool. If you look at it, it literally looks like it's on fire as well around the edge. I like it. I'm very jealous.
I actually did that myself. I did the fire animation myself.
Oh, nice. How did you do that?
I'll show you later.
Okay, cool.
It's an After Effects thing.
Ah, nice. Okay, sweet. I might have to do some animations on mine then. That'd be very cool. Like the idea of that.
Yeah, so I created that animation in After Effects.
Oh, nice. For those who haven't used After Effects, it's freaking difficult.
Yeah,
it's one of those.
It's interesting because it's like Premiere Pro and Photoshop had a baby.
Yeah, exactly, and it's an evil baby. The problem with After Effects is there's so much that you can do. It literally just melts your brain. Like nothing is, I would say, easy. It's kind of easier when you understand some of the basics, but there's literally like so much. When you talk about After Effects, I think what probably sells it is when you kind of go, actually, some of the things they ended up doing in original Star Trek were designed and done in After Effects. It's quite, it's pretty baller, some of the stuff that you can actually do. Okay, so now we've got the red boomerang for Zelda in Super Metroid, which is pretty cool. You don't really use the red boomerang or the boomerang for much in the Zelda game, really. It's quite good for stunning enemies if you're sort of, you don't have a sword, so it gives you a way to sort of get past enemies without having to kill them. And there's a few sort of speed strats you can do for knocking down some of the blocks and things. but that's about it. What's that saying? Only had time to put one hand out. You're located in Fora. Okay. You're a chemist. Oh wow. Synthesize my own periodic elements to build fireworks, and also take part in Florida-based Pyro Club. That sounds amazing. That's like the coolest job ever. What do? I make cool crap that blows up. Nice.
That does sound like a really cool job.
Yeah, exactly. What do? I chemisticize explodey things. Cool. I'll take that. Why not?
Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Bear Skits, thank you very much for the follow on Twitter. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy.
Nope, I missed it.
Do you know what's even funnier now as well? Like the music I've got in my stream from Zelda as well is the cave music as well. And you're in some like weird caves and it's like there's some really... So obviously the music that you guys are hearing obviously isn't the music from Incinnate's game. It's just literally the Zelda soundtrack from the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past game. Because if I had the volume on from Snape's game, you would get an echo from my voice. So obviously Snape's stream is obviously able to hear sort of my commentary from the game in his, which means we can't have the same audio. We might change it in the future, so we can both do this. So you can isolate the audio. We'll work on that so you get a better audio experience when we do these things in the future.
Yeah, I'll see if I can figure something out.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. I sort of know how to do it. Yeah, we didn't plan this evening. We sort of caught up and went, oh, this would be good.
You ready for another boss?
Yeah, totally. Let's do it. Avoiding the spikes. Oh, so spikes aren't insta-kill then?
No, those are fake spikes.
Ah, okay. There you go. Fake spikes. That's a thing.
Whoops. I missed. Okay, we're good. I'd like you to describe this boss for the chat.
Okay, right. I'm waiting for the boss to come on my screen. The hell? What? They're like 4 angry, furry, green budgies of doom. What the hell? They're like angry, green, leafy spike sparrows. What on earth? Oh, wow, no. What on earth is that? It's like a fly cross beetle dinosaur that apparently spews white. Yeah, okay, we're not going to go there with that. It spews white everywhere, and then apparently grabs you, and it's a white stuff spewing, molesting green bug dinosaur. Okay, interesting.
His name is Dragon.
Harold. No, it's Harold. The last one was called Craig, so this one's definitely Harold. So far, Craig has got his ass kicked, and Harold's gone very much the same way. Oh look, the green sparrows now love him. They've come back. Well done. Hey! Harold is dead. He deserved it. He was flinging unmentionables at us. He deserved to die. That thing, its tail does. It's very concerning. It's a little bit concerning, especially where the aforementioned whiteness of death comes from. I'm confused. Yeah, we're gonna leave that. That's a rabbit hole that doesn't need disappearing down on a Friday afternoon. We're all traumatized from a week of work as it is. It's a mean dinosaur with some horrible habits and views on life.
So if you had to guess what the name of these things are that are chasing me that are green, trying to wrap their bodies around me.
It's definitely going to be a jelly something. 'Cause it's like a jellyfish, so it's more like a jelly squish, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. It's like they're like angry translucent. Well, that's a really dumb thing. It's like they're angry translucent jellyfish, because normal jellyfish aren't translucent at all. It's kind of their bag. Sort of being see-through. It's kind of what makes jellyfish jellyfish.
So, I'll show you
You
what
know
the
what?
real ones look like soon.
Okay.
Those are called proto-metroids.
Right. Okay.
So those are like a fake version of what the game is named after.
Oh, what, the jellyfish things or the little exploding
Yep.
flower walking things?
No, the jellyfish thing.
Okay. There seems to be lots of little nods as well, because it's like the little creatures here on the floor look like the little spike beetles from Super Mario World as well. This is the one thing that Nintendo have done for years and years and years. It's either they do it deliberately, or back in the day they weren't quite so creative, but lots of the things from lots of the other games looks like lots of other stuff from lots of other games. That makes no sense. I'm fully aware with it. Deal with it. Yeah, but you've seen lots of things. It's like, for example, like the little bombs and the little power-ups from this game look like the little bombs and the little power-ups from Mega Man. You know, it's like lots of little things that you kind of go, oh, that looks like something from something else. Mother brains. Glowing brain part looks just like lava. Mother brains. I quite like that. Yeah,
we'll
okay.
We'll see Mother Brain soon. Don't worry.
Oh, that's an actual thing. Okay, no, South in my chat, mother brains, glowing brain parts look just like lava. Cool. And those doors again that you go through also look like the doors from Mega Man when you go to the bosses. It's like, see, lots of little things, lots of little stuff. I might leave you with some commentary with Senaith for 2 seconds, just so I can get a little snack of subscription, because I am feeling the hungries, chat. So I've basically come back from work and then done some housework and then ended up playing games because I'm just that much of a boss.
I missed.
So I'm going to leave you with some commentary from Senaith. Just bear in mind that obviously what you're watching is not currently what's happening in Senaith's game. So you might find out that you'll spot stuff a little bit before it happens. So I'm gonna leave you with Senaith 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. If you do want to see directly what's happening, just jump over to Senaith's channel for a bit and make sure you drop a follow, because we've got to get this boy affiliated, which I think, if I remember correctly, is 100. I can't think what the affiliate ranking is. Is it 100 followers?
I don't know.
I can't think what it. Let's find out what affiliate is. Affiliate on Twitch. Where do we have to get this boy to? Twitch affiliate. Twitch.tv help. Here we go. Okay. Share. Cool. Affiliate eligibility. There we go. So you have to have 500 minutes of broadcast in the last 30 days, which you will smash easy. 7 unique broadcast days in the last 30 days, an average of 3 concurrent viewers, and at least 50 followers. So, easy peasy Japanesey. No problem at all. So
it helps me if people are viewing my stream. It helps me to get follows.
Does indeed.
I think I'm already at the 50 followers, so it's just a matter of getting the views up.
You are indeed. You're at 54, so we need to get the other things up. So what I'll do is we need to get you in on. In fact, one thing I can do very quickly is we're going to open up another stream over here, and we're going to make sure. I might already have Senaith hosted. I'm pretty sure I probably do. But if not, we'll make sure we've got Senaith on host. Oh yeah, it's pointless. I can't host Senaith because I'm currently streaming. That's dumb. Cool. But that's fine. We'll have to get you in the hype zone crowd, Mr. Senaith, who are the amazing community that I'm also a part of, and they're amazing for bringing the hype for new streamers on platforms. So I can introduce you to those boys and girls over there because they are amazing. Right, anyway, chat, I'm gonna go and grab a snack and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere unless it's over to Snaith's stream, which you should do, and click the follow button.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a trick. We're gonna do a trick while he's AFK. I'm too far forward. I don't know why I clear my missiles every time I decide to do this trick. There we go. So normally, the way to go around doing this trick is there's a boss above me named Spore Spawn. You have to fight him to get to this room normally. Yeah, that's what I needed. Energy tank. Good thing I checked that.
The good thing is I'm not sitting in front of my PC, but I can still hear you because I'm basically with my mic on, so I can keep in touch with it now.
Yeah, so this is the back way you get out of Spore Spawn. If you know how to hit that little door, you can get in there without having to fight for Spore Spawn. So I just
In fact, I'm actually just... Sorry. Go on, Karen. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just skipped a mini-boss.
I said I've just realised as well from standing in the kitchen, because I've got the stream up on my big TV, I can actually, even though not in front of the camera, can actually still see what you're doing.
Nice.
Which I didn't think about at all. In fact, actually, I've just had a thought. Aha, he said.
Ah, dang it. I don't know if I can do this without Ice Beam. Can I kill these? Nope. Maybe with... Nope, that doesn't work either. Wow, why can't I... Dang it. Alright. Okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna give it one more try. One more try. I'm trying to get up to wreck ship. And this is the shortest way to do it. I just am not... Okay. We're not holding that anymore. Nope. Yeah, okay. No, we're not doing this. Actually, you know what? I got one more try.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. So, South, you removed a message because it looked mildly threatening, like some kind of murderer sentence. I need to know what that is. I don't understand what casual sentence you could put in a chat that might sound mildly murderous and threatening. Hag Panda, are you still just there, just chilling in the background, guys? I know you two just literally just like AFK and listen to me rant, which is kind of cool. You both just seem to like mong out to the dulcet tones of my annoying voice. Oh, what about Mother Brain? No, you crack on, dude. That's fine. I'm kind of experimenting. I turned off a lot of the swearing protection within the chat just to kind of see what happens. Hey, Paul as well.
Panda's over in the chat over here.
Excellent. Well done, Panda. That's what we like. Show Mr. Sineth the love. Yeah, no festa this evening, Paul. Yeah, no festa this evening, Paul. We've got... well, at the moment we are doing a bit of a shoutcast on Sineth, who's running a Super Metroid Zelda Link to the Past randomizer, and then Sineth and I later on are going to do a randomizer seed. So it just gives me a chance to chill when I get back from work. You guys can watch some mad content and introduce you to another streamer. So one thing, Paul, can you do me a big favour, buddy? Can you run over to Sineth's stream? So on Twitch, just go to Sineth and drop this big boy a follow so we can get him affiliated on Twitch. That would be mad props if you could do that, big boy.
Alright, we're heading to the next boss. So right now, I have everything I need to clear out Super Metroid. I can clear the entire game right now.
Do it. Do it.
That's the idea. There's a couple of stops I need to make along my way to clearing Super Metroid. Oh, come on. I'm about to get the most important item for clearing Super Metroid.
It's a Metroid and it's very super. You should do it.
I just
All the
got,
Metroids
Attention,
are super.
we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Thank you so much for the follow, Hall.
Well done, Mr. Sell Things.
Alright, so, once again, we're going to play the game of Describe the Boss.
Describe that boss. Let's play What's This Thing? So we've fought Craig, who was a giant angry poo. We've fought, what was his name?
Dragon,
Darren? Duncan.
Duncan, Darren, something like that. His actual name
Duncan.
is Dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Duncan. So Duncan died. Duncan was an angry, horrible excrement-flinging dinosaur beetle. Well done, Paul. Yeah, spiked down the stream. Legend. Well done, buddy. So we've been currently playing Describe That Boss. And because I don't know Super Metroid, it's dumb. So he's clearly left the fire on the gas cooker. Oh my god, it's a giant angry testicle. It's an angry testicle. Oh, it's an angry testicle that shoots balls of fire at you. Wow. You need to put some ointment on that. Jeez. You need to go and see the GP. It's just, no amount of wishing that's going to go down, it's not going to help it. It's ointment or amputation. Run away from the fire, it's not worth it. Oh crap. He's back.
I missed.
Tim the Testy. That's who it is. This is Tim. This is Tim. So far we've found Craig, Duncan, this is Tim. Tim the Testicle.
So his actual name is Fantoon. And
See, I was close again.
He's supposed to be a ghost that is haunting the wrecked ship.
I think the only people that were wrecked were the people that made this game. They were clearly wrecked. Just, yeah, on various illicit substances. Because if that's what they think ghosts look like ghosts in the 80s were the sort of things you saw on Ghostbusters. Not giant angry fire spewing testes. That's just, wow. Walk away from the drugs, developers of Super Metroid. You've had enough already. Wow. Genius. I love Panda. Panda's like, I'm here now.
We're going to do this room that I hate.
Do it.
Can you guess why I hate that room?
Oh wow, it's like just full of troll platforms. Yeah, so you literally just bossed it straight through. That looks horrible. It's really funny. It's like the one thing I think probably that takes a while to get used to in this game is the way the character jumps. It's almost like in slow motion. I've got a feeling like one of the hardest parts of this game is probably like learning the dynamic of how you move. I think looks like quite a difficult part of this. It's sort of quite different. Okay, so we've now got the Quake Medallion from Zelda, but in Metroid. So is this an ability that you're using to be able to jump across that you've sort of earned?
Yeah, it's called Space Jump.
Okay, cool. So can you do that endlessly, can you?
Yep. As long as I hit the jumps right, I can do it endlessly. If I time it wrong, it won't work.
Right, okay. So it's almost like are you basically just sort of like double jumping?
Yep.
Nice, yeah. So before you drop too far, you've got to just fire it off again.
All right,
Nice.
now
And you can take out enemies with that as well.
Yep. The part that take out enemies with is called screw attack.
Nice. I love the animation as well, like in this game, like programming that super sort of fast run animation. Like back in the day of this game must have been so hard.
All right, now we're going to go fight my least favorite boss, who I actually might die on a few times.
Right. I've just realised, like, I've got like Dolby Atmos 7.1 on my headphones, and it's like there's a really weird clicking in game, and it sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. It was really freaking me out. I was like, what the hell's going on? I don't understand. Okay, so we're back to the spaceship. So this is potentially going to. This is just a save. Okay, so we're not going back to Zelda just yet. So I'm assuming, looking at the amount of stuff that Snape's got, it looks like the plan is go clear Super Metroid, and then obviously that's the first part of the randomizer complete, and then the plan will then obviously will be to go and clear Zelda. So there's a few things we still need to complete Zelda. Okay, so we're back in the game now. Can you just bring the map up for us in a minute so we can see? There you go. After you've done your flying bit, which you've probably already done, so we can see what's going on. Okay, so in the map you can see we've got pretty much all the crystals in this zone. So obviously the goal for beating Zelda is 7 crystals and kill Ganon. So we still need 1 more item to be able to beat Zelda indefinitely. Maybe 2. I haven't seen the other part of the map. So we definitely need the Cane of Samaria, which is a requirement to be able to get through Turtle Rock, unless you are a hovering boss goat lord of the universe. So that's a requirement. And then if we also have a crystal in Desert Palace, we also need the Book of Medora as well to get in there. But apart from that, we're not too far off. I've now randomly got Mega Man music. Love it. I've got someone's Mega Man run in the background now. Which is Mega Man
while I'm fighting Golden Chorizo is appropriate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I've just bailed on the music now. Okay, so currently 44 minutes of Super Metroid. So we're currently hour and 30 in and making good progress. So obviously, as I said, we've got most of the items. Snape's in Go mode for Super Metroid and for beating that, which is cool. And then, yeah, hopefully once we've sussed that out, we are then over to Zelda to get that all sussed out as well. Who in chat played all of these games then? Who's completed Super Metroid? Who's completed Zelda and all that sort of jazz? I know Paul's almost certainly played Zelda. Not sure if he's played Metroid. He might have done. I know he's got like a really cool Xbox console that's got like about 100, 500 million games on it, and they're all old school retro titles, so it's pretty cool. Panda's played both. Nice.
So Panda knows who I'm going to go fight next.
This level looks nails.
Yeah, this is called Lower Norfair.
Yes. You beat Link to the Past and Metroid. Nice, South.
Oops, I pressed start by accident. I keep forgetting that I should keep my power bombs highlighted right here. Oh, I didn't even need to use that. I don't need that either. Or I did need to use it because I needed to use it right here. I'm silly. I feel like it just got really quiet.
Oh, me? I'm just literally just watching at the moment. I'm trying to add some bits as well. Cool. As well as sound. I've gone. Karen.
The cat is sitting on the screen for Pat. Or on the computer.
As you do. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure, because you didn't get your sub message, South, I'm going to fire off a South message, a sub message for you.
All right. Okay. So, I did just create a save state because I'm actually a little scared of this boss.
That's fine. You're going to boss it, dude. You're not going to need it. You're not going to need it. It'll be fine.
You're supposed to have almost twice as much energy as I have right now.
Wow, okay. So, difficult. You got this, man.
Describe this boss.
Okay, so South is also saying if we've never played Mech Warrior, we should give that a go. What's that on?
I have played Mech Warrior. I don't remember which one it was, but I have played it.
It's like a devil chicken. Oh, see, look, that's what we need now. What was the name of that like famous chicken from YouTube, chat? The one that was like lived headless for like years. That literally needs to be the name of this boss. Chat, get on it. Get on YouTube. Headless chicken that like lived for years. Can't remember his name. It's like an angry version of that. Liberty or Death and Mario's Missing are two of the most straining SNES games. Oh wow. Not games that I know.
Yeah, so where the other 3 bosses I killed took like no effort whatsoever to kill.
Nice. Come on, you got this. You got this. Get it. Get it. Get the angry chicken. Do you not know how much life they've got?
Yeah.
Where's the enemies? Oh, I can say enemies health. Oh no, that's energy. Where's the enemies health though?
There isn't.
Oh, there isn't. Okay, you don't know. Fine.
Yeah, you can't see it, but you can kind of tell.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
You got this. You got this. Come on. Come on. You got this, man. You got this. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. Yes, mate. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Ah. So close. Look close, chap. So South, you've also beat Donkey Kong Country and Country 2, Mega Man and Mario's Missing. So yeah, so Donkey Kong Country is definitely something we're going to play on the channel, and Donkey Kong Country 2. Mega Man we're also going to do. We're going to play through all of the Mega Mans, probably with the exception of Mega Man 1, because it's just known to be the most horrific troll game ever. But we're probably going to play the others. We're certainly going to do a full playthrough, 100% of Mega Man X. So show you all the how to get the Hadoken and all that sort of stuff. So that's something we're definitely.
Come on.
Get him. Right, I'm gonna go get my food, chap. Let's put Snake's sound on.
Don't mind me if I'm quiet. I'm just gonna try and focus on this. I really don't like this boss because I don't know his patterns. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Oof. Oh, my hand hurts. I can never tell when he's actually dead because you gotta wait for that tail swing.
GG, dude. Well done. Nice. Sweet. Let's get some GGs in the chat for Snaith. That proper hard battle. Lush.
Yeah, that is.
Well done.
Look how low on life I am.
So close. That looks horrific.
Ah.
Nice. Ridley time. So my cat is on my desk. Sorry. Yeah. Nice. So what we're going to do, chat, as well, I'm just going to mute my Discord whilst I eat so we don't get the backwards noise from that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the stream noise on from Snake's stream. So you'll still be able to hear him and watch through the game and so on and so forth. Just while I eat some food so you guys can enjoy that. And I will be back once I've finished munching my oh so crappy pot noodle. But it's quick and I'm gaming.
Oh.
So you're allowed crap food while you're gaming. So I will leave you with Mr. Snaith. Back in a minute.
Alright. So we're done with Metroid. We're going back to Zelda. I still got one more boss to kill, but we're not doing her right now. We're saving the best boss for last. Especially since I need Mythic back here to describe that boss and name it, because I'm curious what he's gonna name her. Alright, I need another one. Come on. Alright, we're out. Get some life on the way out. Alright, we're out. Actually, nope. You know what? I need this. I forgot about this. I almost forgot about the most important item to get. I need that. Alright. So I'm also not checking every location. I'm just going to the locations where no items are. Because I've run the seed once already. This is just a speed run to try and finish it as quickly as possible. Alright, and we're done. We're out of here. Little trick there to get through the crumble box a little faster. Not that it matters, I'm kind of losing a little time right there. Alright. And now for the most important item in Zelda. I almost died. That would have been bad. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to get sub 2, unfortunately. But definitely sub 3. Definitely going to be a sub 3. So we'll see what time we end up with. Alright. I have to... go over here first. Might be on the uncle. Not the way I wanted to go. Gotta check bonk rocks. I'm trying to remember where I found the male upgrade, the other male upgrade. Because I could really use it against Ganon with this little life. Keep forgetting you have to bonk into that to open it. This one. Alright, Alright, we're gonna do a couple more checks. Just because I want to find my red mail. And I don't remember where in Zelda it was. It's not that one. We're gonna go to Uncle. If it's not an Uncle, I'm just gonna say screw it, and we'll just do the game with blue mail. That's right, he's bombs. Alright, screw it. Actually... I got one more escape check I want to check. Because this one's decently easy to get to, and I can just save and quit out of here. I know I'm wasting a little bit of time here doing this, but there we go. That was worth it. All right. Let's get on the quick kill train. Except that I'm not going the right direction. Oh, I'm silly. Alright, so yeah, we gotta do swamp and then quick kill everything. Come on, get on there. One of the few dungeons you do not need the big key to finish. I do need a regular key though. It's okay. Do this the right way. There's what I'm looking for. All right. I hate these things. Yeah, this is fine. I don't actually know the name of this boss. And he's dead. Quick kill. I probably could have been a little bit faster, but you know. I think I've got enough life. So if you guys are watching my item tracker, you can see exactly what palaces are crystals, which ones are pendants, what items I have. It's all been auto-highlighting as I've collected these items. Oops. I was gonna say, that was all of them. Fire snakes, man. I hate fire snakes. Pretty sure this key is actually easy to get. I just don't remember exactly where it is. Actually, no, I know where it is. Yeah, pretty sure I know where it is. Grab that while I'm here. I forgot I don't have a shield. No shield whatsoever. Not even like a piece of cardboard. Not the way I wanted to go. Yep, I remembered. Just gonna charge this fire snake. Should be able to just go this way. Slightly distracted right now because my daughter is walking around trying to keep an eye on her.
Hey, so Nathan, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have been watching. Nice quick kill as well. That was sweet. Ten out of 10 for the style points.
Ah, God dang it. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Now
Oh,
I'm
it's
getting
horrible.
trolled.
I hate chucking some area blocks. It sucks. Oh no! Come on. Yes. There we go. That was so evil.
Oh, come on. That's okay.
Get it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you got the fairy. Okay, that's cool. That's not a bad outcome. Oh, okay. I suppose it almost kind of would have been cooler to potentially catch that, but full
Yeah.
health is still full health is still good. That's not actually a way I go through that little mini maze. I like it better than what I do. Another one of the rare uses for the boomerang there. Obviously, you can use arrows or shot or something like that, but obviously the red boomerang goes pretty quick.
Ah.
Definitely looking at a sub 3 hour seed here though, chat. Still pretty cool because it's not easy. You're talking about completing 2 games. Is it worth catching an anti-fairy just to be on the safe side? Yeah.
Way ahead of you.
Props. Yeah. By about 10 seconds. It's quite nice. Literally as I'm saying it, I'm watching like them do it. Nice. Because who are we fighting here? Fighting... Oh, yeah, okay. I can't remember what it's called. Horrible eyeball dude. It's a total
Victorious.
pain. Victorious, that's it. But silver arrows makes this a lot easier. It's not even going to get an energy shot off. Ah,
Easy,
2!
Easy quick kill. Easy quick
Okay,
kill.
yeah. Nice. I didn't realise that Victorious was still 2 silver arrows to kill the main eyeball. Nice. Silver arrows are such a powerful thing to get early game in any Zelda randomizer because any boss that's not some of the key bosses, I mean, some bosses actually can't be hurt by silver arrows. Moldorm's one. Blind is, not blind.
Is another. Yeah.
Yes, blind is another one. But apart from that, obviously Ganon. What's his name? Blue Ball dude. Agronym. But every other boss is pretty much one-shot kill. Oh, that's another Nye. Trinex as well. Has to be dealt damage with the fire and ice rod to make him vulnerable, and then master sword damage or hammer damage. For those who don't know as well, hammer does the same damage as a master sword.
Is
Clear
this
out the
even
popos?
randomized?
Do we get trolled by the balls? Oh no, big keys where it should be.
Yeah. Is this
Everything-
even randomized?
Yeah, big. Everything's kind of where it should be at the moment. Interesting. So warm in my house now. Oh my gosh. Not going for the big chest.
Nope.
That's basically
I'm in go mode.
Yeah, you're in go mode. Yeah, exactly. Your boss bought you pizza. Nice. That's a quality boss. I wish my boss bought us pizza.
Couldn't quite get the key dash.
So you watching at work? Are you South? Yeah, key dashing's still something I need to perfect. I need to get better at that. This is my most hated room in the game. I hate it. It trolls me all the time. I always get hit by all the lasers all the time. I detest it greatly. Arguably, without practice, probably one of the... I would say this is arguably one of, not necessarily getting killed by it in this sort of scenario with silver arrows, but yeah, what's it called?
Lemolus.
Lemolus is probably one of the hardest bosses to get good at in the game, really. I mean, all of the other ones have sort of kind of semi-predictable patterns. There are a few patterns to Lemolus.
Did you like that quick kill?
Honest, I missed it. Oh yeah, because you got the silver. Nice. Bosh. Yeah, sweet. As we said, chat, with silver arrows, it tends to make mincemeat of bosses like you wouldn't believe. Nice. Good props. So that's the sort of the standard pattern that you see. So you bonk the back wall, you end up between the first two. You generally shoot 1 arrow right, 2 arrows left, and then as many arrows as you can get into the one that comes up towards you, if you've got normal sort of arrow logic within the game. And then you stand literally just above their holes as they come out, and then you shoot across them. As a general rule, you don't want to be shooting down onto them, you want to be shooting across them. So as a general rule, they'll go up or down. So standing just above them sort of gives you the most advantage for hitting them. Glancing and watching while working with programming, indeed. Boss is cool with whatever sound happens to keep us up, to keep us on forward roll, be it music, movies, YouTube. Nice, that's really cool, man. What sort of programming do you do, South? Always interested to meet people with cool skills like programming. Because you might be able to answer some questions, actually, because we are currently designing a speedrunning spreadsheet specifically designed to help out with entrance randomizers on Zelda. Because one of the hardest things that makes Zelda randomize entrance really difficult, which is probably what we're going to do. We're almost certainly going to do an entrance randomizer later on. So we can then test out the alpha of the spreadsheet that we're using. So it's all automated currently, whereas, you know, if you can take a certain entrance and click where it goes to, but then it like removes it from a list and so on and so forth. Dark world entrances get to change color. You can mark entrances as not being of any importance and all that sort of stuff. So it's quite a cool map, but there's a few other things I'd like to do. Like, I don't know if there's a way in Excel you can program it so when you hover over a certain thing, you can get it to pull up a picture. So I don't know if using some sort of a macro, it then refers to a file of pictures, and it would then pop up a picture of that location. I don't know if that's programmable in Excel. If that, you know, if that's knowledge that you possess, South.
Stupid cricket.
Oh wow, you did get trolled by the cricket. Wow. Those are the weird little random bosses that you never quite know what they're going to do. The game does try and help you out. So, for example, you know, you do tend to get like bombs under the skull heads in that room because you need bombs to be able to sort of get through that room. So, you know, the game does try and help you out. You know, same way when you've got rooms where magic is a requirement, a lot of the time you will get magic drops. That room that Snaith just walked through a minute ago is what gets referred to as the Hellway, because yeah, it's horrible. Like any which way walking through that is just horrible, or you know, funny enough, hell. Hence it getting called the Hellway.
I was making sure my
fairy.
bottle. Yeah, I was making sure my bottle had a fairy in it.
Nice.
I thought you could just charge through all these.
These ones, no, you bonk on them. You can key dash them. Okay, so this can be a slightly frustrating boss that's coming up now, which is Blind. He does have a pattern, so you can force him to do a certain pattern if you stand in certain places. But yeah, it's just again some sort of it's game mechanics you just got to learn. Basic bus and hex, decimal programming, writing of shareable software in conjunction with a USA-based homeland security. Oh, nice. Sounds cool, man. Nice. Put a Samaria block just above where his head's going to be. Next time he dies, just drop a Samaria block right where his head's going to spawn next. So then you get like a guaranteed hit off of that first spawn. It's quite cool. Nice. Oh, he's gone down the bottom. Yes.
Easy.
Die, weird ghosty monster. Skills. God, it needs to cool down in this house soon. Wow. It's like absolute inferno in here. Stay hydrated, chap. Get on the waters. The waters is good for you. Oh, wow. Wow.
What?
Wow. Frame drop-tastic.
Where?
On your end.
It doesn't say I'm dropping frames.
It's looking somewhat blocky. To say the very least. I'm pretty sure it's not my end.
I'll check that in a second.
Yeah, because I'm dropping 0 frames and I'm streaming at like 4,000 kilobits. So yeah, I mean the stream. I think what we'll do is before we go live on the next, maybe what we'll do is we'll run a few tests and we'll have a look at some different settings because throughout the whole of this stream, it's not looked 100% like the whole time. It's looked not difficult to watch. I don't know if anyone else can verify that, whether it's Panda or anyone else. It's just a bit, the quality's not fantastic.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure we can get that sorted.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to sort that.
Yeah, it's doable. It definitely took me a while to get that sorted. So I think what we can do is because there are some sort of recommended settings for this. I don't know if I can actually see output. Yeah, I can actually see my output on here.
Got a little cheeky edge clip there.
Nice. Yeah, that's like a good speed running strat as well. You know, if you casually do that, you end up walking around the whole room and doing all the stars and stuff. So half magic's like super helpful in this game. And as I said, like as we were saying before, generally in rooms where you require magic, you'll get magic. I mean, as a general rule, the mummies a lot of the time do drop magic, but yeah, in that room it works out quite well for you. Basic, it's security, defense sort of stuff. Nice. Sounds like a really interesting job, dude.
Grab this heart.
Nice double kill there. The mummy and the mini moldorm. Nice. Few people in the chat. Can we just just to help Sanaith out? Just to help out Sanaith in a bit when we go to reprogram for the next stream. Just go and jump in the stream quickly and just do us a favor. Just have a look at the quality of the stream and just let you guys know if you're seeing a similar thing to what I'm seeing, and then we know how we can tweak then after that. So it's gone really good now. Well, and now it's sort of fluctuating a bit. One thing that I've turned off, I don't know if you can do it on your software that you're running. There's a software in a bit in SMZ3 that says, I think it's smoothing or something like that, or bilinear smoothing. So what it tries to do is it tries to smooth out the pixels. But what it can do is it can make it look quite flat. Whereas actually, if you turn it off, it looks more kind of pixelated. But at the same time, it looks better.
All the radiators exploded. My wife is home.
No, I was gonna say you got like some sort of mass melt of radiator.
Everyone panic, basically.
What happened? Everything exploded and it went everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
I guess the radiators got very broken. Are you serious right now with this freaking dead rock?
Oh, dead rocks are just horrible. As it died. Yeah, right in the way. Yeah, hate it. Don't forget you got a fairy under your bonk rock as well if you want it.
Yep. I think I'm full on fairies right now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I've only got one, which is enough.
So, did anyone in my chat manage to get over to Snace and have a look at the quality of the stream? It'd be interesting actually as well. After this as well, if you have got the setting in your one that turns the smoothing off, because it certainly looks like it's got the smoothing on at the moment, and I don't know if it's just maybe might be one of those settings that you just haven't come across, and it just makes the game look so much nicer.
Yeah, we'll have to look through my software and my streaming software to see how to fix things up. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
on my side, the stream preview and the game are both running like perfectly, and I'm not dropping frames according to my streaming software.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few little tricks. There's a few little internet. So obviously you've got I can't think what it's called now. I'll have to find it off of my thing. But essentially what it does is to find out what kilobytes you can actually optimally stream at.
Yeah, I've already used that.
Which one though?
The one on
Is it
OBS?
speed tests? No, so there's a better one. What it'll do is you can set it to upload 50 megs of data directly from your PC. So most test softwares will essentially just give you, it'll just look at your internet connection speed,
right?
Which isn't sort of that helpful. Which isn't that helpful. Whereas this one actually will upload 50 megs of data, which is exactly what you're doing when you're streaming, and it'll then tell you what kilobytes of data that does it at. So that's really, really helpful. So that'll let you know exactly what you should be streaming at as well.
All right, so we've got the big key. We can get the heck out of Turtle Rock now.
Just mirror.
No, I gotta get to the end.
Yeah, but if you mirror, it's still gonna be quicker than walking back. And you get a magic refill as well. Oh, magic refill, that's fine. Hey everyone in chat this end. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Sorry we haven't got music from the game this end, basically because I'm watching SMZ3 stream through the thing. You just get my voice reverbed in the background. So we are, we're doing it a slightly different way. I'm gonna start trying to do this chain chomp thing the Gucci way as well, where you use the Samaria block. It's quite stylish. Because you can use invulnerability frames as well. So you fire the Samaria block once you're standing on the blue block, and the invulnerability frames while you push the block as well, which is quite cool. So after this chat as well, we are going to do a short-ish amount of downtime. It'll just be what it'll be. Might be half an hour, might be an hour. just while we make some new thumbnails, sort out the seed that we're going to stream. Snake might want to get some food and see his family and all that sort of stuff. We'll have a look at how we, how we do some tweaks to Snake's stream setup, just to get him some uber quality where he's, still doing that transfer over to Twitch. We'll get that all set up, and then you'll get notifications, certainly for myself through YouTube, and obviously if you're following Snaith as well, you'll get Twitch notifications over there as well. So, we'll be back with probably entrance shuffle. We're probably going to go for it. We're probably going to do entrance shuffle, enemy shuffle, boss shuffle, randomizer. We won't do swordless. We'll probably, because swordless makes it really, really hard. We'll probably do not vanilla swords, but we'll probably do guaranteed sword at some point. So yeah, we will get a sword, but it will be as a drop within the game. So we're gonna make it hard for ourselves. So entrance shuffle, enemy shuffle. Where this is, you're potentially talking a seed that could probably last, depending on how horrific it is, anything up to 8 hours. Hopefully it shouldn't be quite that long. I would say, aiming for something like 5 hours, it'd be pretty good.
I got really lucky with this key drop.
Nice. What's everyone in the stream reckon then? Do you like this sort of shoutcasting idea? It's quite nice from my point of view. It's a good, it's a good way that I can do some quite chill out content with you guys. You get to watch some different gameplay, which is always nice. You do this a different way to me. Interesting.
Get out of here.
Oh, no. Nice. That dude at the end, such a troll. I've got some new tactics for this corridor with the lasers that I've seen. I definitely want to have a go at. The other thing we won't be doing, which makes everything a lot harder as well, is we won't be doing advanced item usage as well, because advanced item usage sucks. Yeah, good format. It will be a good format. It's really, really different. It's really interesting. So, the boss shuffle's great. The entrance shuffle's really interesting. It makes it incredibly hard. Adds a huge dynamic.
Should have gone through the southern entrance. That's okay. We're okay.
Are you going to get powder yourself? Okay. You can get yourself some more anti-fairies in here. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just need to get some magic.
Oh yeah, crap.
Yeah, I burned it all on the cape when I was doing the laser bridge. I'm pretty confident.
So there's always a gap. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm pretty confident I can do this without a fairy, but I'm gonna still grab a fairy.
Yeah, it's kind of worth it, isn't it? Especially when you can probably get this one the other side of the wall as well if you. Nice. Nice. Free fairies, yeah, it's quite a good free fairy room, that's for sure. Always good with the free fairies. What does everyone reckon to the thumbnail anyway? I quite like the thumbnail, I thought it was quite cool. One thing I really enjoy about streaming is all the sort of the arty creative side of it. So I create all of my overlays and art and backdrops and all that sort of stuff. It's one thing I really enjoy about.
Come on. There we go.
Gosh, spoiler alert. There you go, there's the firehead gone.
Alright.
Nice, good kill, dude. Nice. How many
Where
more
are we
crystals
going
do we
next?
need? So we got Turtle Rock you've just done. So Tower of Hera. Trolldorm all the way.
Don't ask me why I saved Tower of Hera for last.
All about the Trolldorm love. This is another. There's another great glitch in Hera that I'd love to learn to be able to do, which is the pot, the little pot skip with the line out and the bomb and the hook shot. Love to learn how to do that. I was waiting for you to spawn right on top of a dead rock. It's just like, wow. There's one of those little trolley gits being right by the entrance. I was like, oh, come on. Not on. Okay, yeah, I must admit, watching you use that boomerang, I was like, okay. That's like next level strats. Didn't realise you can do that.
Well, it didn't work, so.
No. Would have been cool if it did, though. Don't forget to flick the thing. Oh, he's going all the way around. Baller. Is that the way you usually do that room?
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay.
Reason I do that room that way is because it sets up the top of where you get the hearts for Moldorm.
Okay, yeah, see, I flick the switch in the first room with the three little bumper dudes. And then just flick the last barrier at the end before I go through the door. So same effect, just a slightly different way. Nice. Right, onto the Trolldorm. The biggest troll in the game. Randomly, not a difficult boss at all in the grand scheme of things, but just horrible, you know. But, however, with Tempered Sword, he's a bit of a pushover.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Full go mode. So, Ag Tower, or Ag Tower, then onto Ganon. I reckon we're looking at sub 245. Depending on how the key suits you in GT.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't know is where the key is here.
Well, ideally you want to go right first, don't you? Go right, make sure it's not in that first bit.
Yeah, go to the Room of Hope.
Yeah, go to the room first. Lol, 50 rupees. Never seen a Zelda boss drop rupee. Oh, I know, yeah. With the randomizer, the bosses can drop all amount of shit south. Like, you can get just horrific stuff. No, okay, so that's full bail. So obviously when you're speedrunning, you always want to go to the right room first, pop those two chests, hope to get the big key, and then you'll just full go. Other than that, you've got to start faffing around in here, which is fine, but, you know. One of the things that people do forget in this room, and there's a few anomalies in this, there is actually a key under where Snake's just gone now. Most people forget about that. And there is also another enemy in here where I think it's in this tower. The enemy's actually got the key as well. It's in one of the room. One of the blue jellies has actually got the key, and it's very rare that you know, it's very few times within the game where the enemy has the keys. This room's horrible because no matter where you stand to try and kill stuff, you just get shot by the fire, and it just sucks. But if you're Snaith, you just set them all on fire. Right, I'm gonna go and refill the waters, chap.
So that was easy. That was what? 10 chests.
Nice. Oh, did you have it in the star room? Did you big key?
Yep. In the fire
Nice.
bar room.
Have you got? Nice. Have you got enough small keys?
I mean, I've got.
I think there, and there's another key drop as well towards the end, so you've got 3 by going this way.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, this is strap. Yeah, I've never used this strap before. Yeah, never used that strat. I like that. I will be using that because I hate this room. Like that. This room sucks because not only are you trying to line up the mimics, you're also trying to not get hit by the laser dudes, and those laser dudes hurt. I think it's like 1.5 hearts, or maybe even 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure with red mail. It hurts though. Yeah, we're good. We're okay.
Nice, good skills. Remember, you got fairies behind you if you want them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, this is a horrible trolley bit. Got all the little ever increasing difficulty corridors of bosses you got to clear out. So it sort of sucks towards the end of this, but it's fine. It's not too bad. There's some of these rooms like really suck when you're doing enemy random. Really, they can be obscenely easy, but sometimes they can be horrible. Nice. Nice, pretty solid so far. Fire rod's a good one in here. Nice. So, on to the second Lamos fight you're going to get. But again, you know, pretty straightforward again with the silver arrows. Ah, unlucky.
Ah.
Oh, short dives as well. Oh, unlucky. Sword. Oh, so close. The last one. Nice, GG.
Yeah, that last one was where I went, oh.
Yeah. There's a good Samaria block there. You can place a Samaria block in the middle of all, kill them all. Nice. Clearing through nicely. We had a horrible bit in a randomize we was doing the other day. So the fire snake turned into a spike block that literally was sat right in the entrance. Like literally, it just like couldn't have been like a worse scenario. It was horrible. Nice.
Ow. Yeah, plenty of keys.
Yeah, nice. Loads. Another key from there. And some weird Metroid thing. Woo! Nice.
I hate Troll Dorm.
Did you get troll dormed?
I did get Troll Dormed.
Oh yeah, you did. Boo. So it's karma game. It's like troll dorm getting like the old. It's just like you beat me the first time round.
Wow,
Damn you.
He is being mean today.
Oh, he didn't get you the second time, did he? Oh
I know.
no! Oh, that was the one that always used to get me. Like going to recharge your sword, and then when knocking you off, it's like. Oh no! Oh no! This is why he's called Trolldorm, folks, because he is the biggest troll in the whole entire game. He sucks.
He is just bullying me.
Oh no, not again!
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just bullying
no.
me. Come on.
See if you've noticed as well, this second Trolldorm's slightly more powerful as well. So obviously it's 2 shots straight off. Wow. So there's 2 shots to kill the first one. Obviously, you know, it's probably 4 because we've seen Snaith get 3. Come on, you got this.
Come on.
Nice. There we go.
$300 for my trouble.
That's it, yeah. So what did you get? Not a lot. So there's that zipping through the block technique that I was talking about before, guys, with the hook shot. So you can essentially zip through the block by grabbing onto something on the other side, so travel through. It's quite a nice little speed running technique. So we're now on to Aghanim 2. The only difference is there's 3 of him, because he's a pain like that. Oh, nice. Almost guaranteed double hit here. Nice.
It's not always guaranteed.
No, not always, but with that setup where you've got the sort of the 2 in front, it's quite nice. 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 Come on, you got this. There we go. Sweet, right, just GT left. Come on. Sub 245, you got this. That's a solid run, sub 245, man. You got.
We're not done yet. It's not. It's probably going to be
No.
sub 3. It's probably not going to be sub 245.
Depends how good a Ganon you get.
No, it's going to depend on how good a Ganon and Mother Brain I get. I have to kill both bosses.
Oh god, yes, yes. Forgot about that. Another good strat. There's usually a fairy in that tree.
Give me that card. All right. Overall, I'd say this run has been really good.
It has.
Worse
It's been
than- worse
super
than
solid.
Rova, probably.
Hey, Neonia. Sorry, I didn't have Sinate up there. I'm just going to turn the game volume on your thing so we can hear Fight for Ganon. So I'm going to shut the truck up for a minute.
Ow. I don't know the hook shot. I mean, I know it, but I'm not obviously using it.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't get it.
Oh, what's this? The where the thing doesn't ever go out.
Yeah. I was trying to go for a double shot there and I missed it.
Nice, and there's a dead Ganon. Zelda beaten. Nice, well done, dude. Skills. One game down, one boss to go. So weird watching you walk into the Triforce room and not actually the game finishing.
Yep. Alright, let's refill my stuff before going to next guess the boss.
Yeah, with 2 hearts of health, that would seem like a thing. So you can go back to the mothership the whole time to save and recharge.
Yep.
Nice. when we get to the boss again, we'll get some game volume on again for the final boss. Nice. Almost there, chat. Last little bit. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed Snake's Run and our little commentary / shoutcast session. Is something you enjoy, let us both know, and it's something we'll do again for sure.
Welcome to Turian. So remember those baby Metroids?
Yeah. What you got there? Oh yeah, those things. Oh wow. Nice. Okay, I'm going to turn the game volume on and mute me up for this last bit so we can hear what's going on.
Don't forget to name this boss is coming up.
Oh, I won't.
Oof. What do you think of this guy? That is the Super Metroid.
This guy is ridiculous.
That is why the game is called Super Metroid, right there. Alright, I may need more than one trip to do this. We'll find out in a second. Alright, yep, I need more ammo. But we did the important part. Oh man, this is gonna cut it close to sub 3. I don't know if I'm gonna get sub 3. All right. So, time for Name This Boss. I can't wait to hear what Mythic names this guy. Here comes the real boss. Ugh, I didn't have enough health. Definitely not sub 3 now. I took too much damage.
Have you got to run all the way back down again?
Yep.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, I didn't create a save state or anything.
How close do you reckon he was?
That was final phase.
That was final phase, right, okay. Yeah, Panda, she does look super hard to kill. I was saying, I don't know if there's a name, but Angry Dinosaur Grandma. Like, it's like a bit haggard and a bit humped over and like looks old and broken, and it is like some really, yeah, it's like Angry Granny, like gone mad. It's Mother Brain. Yeah, I think Mother Brain's quite apt though, certainly for the first phase, and then it like definitely looks female, like for sure. Like I don't know why, I've got no idea why, but it definitely looks feminine, which is quite weird for like some brain tooting addled dinosaur thing. I've got no idea why, but especially after it being called Mother Brain as well.
We'll use the save point this time just in case.
Yeah. Do you need to kill all these bosses, these little mini ones, to open up the door?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, god dang it.
Oh wow, because those things suck. Wow.
Alright, we're not going for sub 3 strats right now, we're just going.
Nice.
I might have been able to get sub 3 there if I had actually killed Mother Brain at that point.
Yeah.
Ah, I can never get this. Yes, yes, go away.
Okay, so that's like a prerequisite energy loss.
Yep,
Thing.
that's why I purposely took damage in the room before the first time.
Right.
This time I just kind of was saying, no what, nah.
Yeah. Nice. So close. Right, let's turn on game volume again.
Alright, anyone in my chat, save or kill, save or kill. Are we saving or are we killing?
my chat wants us to save the animals.
Save the animals? Alright, let's do it.
Save the animals. Let's get it. So I'm going to mute up again so we can hear the last bit of the game.
Alright, Metroid Fusion is now canon. .302.15.
GG, dude. Just over the 3, but only just.
Yeah. If I had,
Nice.
if I had killed Mother Brain the first time, I probably would have gotten it.
Yeah. No. Oh, definitely. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. In Streamlabs, what does your do you have CPU usage showing?
Yes, it's at 14%, 16%,
Okay.
thereabouts.
Okay. Cool. No, it's just kind of interesting. I was just trying to see if that was there was a tie between how much the game is putting out and then frame dropping. But
my Super Metroid clear time was 48 minutes.
As you do. Nice.
So this is the crossover credits right here.
Nice. Nice. There we go. And we got a different game volume, haven't we? Was it? Ah, nice.
So we're gonna see how many items I collected, how many times I killed dungeons, when I got certain items. We all know Andy as a contributor.
Oh yes.
The Super Metroid Speedrun Live community. Obviously, the Link to the Past communities. Spent 9 minutes indoors. 20 seconds aligning doors.
So I was just explaining who Andy stream, just sort of saying, go check out Andy's stream. Like literally just, like he's got such a cool name as well. He's just twitch.tv/Andy.
131 charge shots. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
No bombs, because I never got the bombs. Pegasus Boots was at 1 hour and 39 minutes.
You got that? Oh wow, yeah.
All my boss kills were Tempered Sword. Yep, 7 chests to get the big key. That sounds about right. 13 bonks. That's not bad. 9 saving quests. That's also not bad.
It tells you how many bonks you've got. That's quite cool.
Yep. 3 deaths, 3 fairy revivals. 4 transitions back and forth. That's not bad at all.
5 minutes in menus.
Oh, sub 3 in the in-game timer.
Nice.
So real time
yeah,
was a regular.
Time. Yeah, 250. That's cool.
Yeah.
145 click time. Nice. That's cool. Sweet. Nice one, dude. Good skills. Love it. Cool. Brilliant. Well, one thing I'll certainly say is big thank you needs to be given to Snaith for running that. Really, really, really freaking cool. Like, it's really nice for me to see as well, because Metroid's not a game I'm super familiar with. I've obviously watched a bit on AGDQ and GDQ, etc. Yeah, so it's really cool to see that run. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you have to Snaith's channel for mine, go over, put the follow button, and make sure to show him some love if he's on, because let's get him affiliated on Twitch. Let's do that. And then, yeah, do all of that. I think we're both going to do a bit of a sign off, and we'll have a bit of a catch up and do some tweaks. And yeah, we'll be back on with some horrific randomizer, which is probably going to troll the hell out of both of us. But we'll see what happens.
Yep. Well, I'll see you all later. Thank you for tuning in and checking out the run.
Sweet. Right, I'm going to say goodbye to my stream. I'll sign off, and then I'll catch you in 2 secs.
Yep.
All right, cool.
And I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to say bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by and giving me a couple of follows. Definitely appreciate it. We'll definitely be back with more.